Hello guys, Chris Vint of Wrestlemania back with another video. Let's see if I can just scoot over a wee bit, that's fine. Right, so yes, you would have seen another video with me earlier on wearing this exact same clobber to do with my thoughts on the Wrestlemania card. So I thought I would come on and do my fourth favourite Wrestlemania and fourth favourite Hall of Fame. I should have actually done that anyway, but regardless. So my fourth favourite Wrestlemania is this one, Wrestlemania 21. Yes, Wrestlemania Goes Hollywood. I loved the promos for this here. The likes of Eugene pretending to be Forrest Gump, Triple H trying to be Braveheart with Ric Flair on the donkey, saying, "Whoa, you can't champ that guy, Mel Gibson's got nothing on you." Yeah, because Mel Gibson is, well, we're not going to Mel Gibson, but anyway. And the Basic Instinct one, you get the idea, but for me these had some of the best promos leading up to it. So we had like Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero's like one of those people who was so talented and gone too soon. Rey Mysterio, unfortunately, looks like his career is over with his knee injury in his good knee. I don't know if that's his good knee or whatever. Yes, it's the right knee. So I was just thinking of the "Don't Try This at Home" advert. So we had that match, really good match between the two of them. I think those two just, with each wrestler they seem to have somebody that they click with. With Austin it was The Rock, they had epic matches, and with Ray, Eddie was his, and you had that kind of thing. You had the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match, which had Chris Jericho, Captain Planet, Shelton Benjamin, Edge, Christian, Kane, and the winner earns the Money in the Bank title shot, and the winner was Edge. Whips, spoilers. But obviously this was Jericho's idea, just a really, really fun match to watch, like a different interpretation of a ladder match. And then obviously later on then we would go on to see Money in the Bank becoming its own pay-per-view. So yeah, just a really, really stellar match. Obviously just the spots, Shelton Benjamin just going above and beyond and doing like so much stuff in it, and then Kofi Kingston seems to be that way now. Orton versus Undertaker, which I think it was Ben who said that this was the one that he thought that the streak was going to end. And I remember watching this with a friend of mine who was a big Undertaker and Orton fan, and like so many near falls as you do have an Undertaker WrestleMania match. But just I was getting even closer, like instead of it coming down for 3 and that being the match, to being there, it was like right like there, like it was so close. And that's probably one of my favourite Undertaker matches. It's certainly one of my favourite Randy Orton matches, would be that there. Especially at WrestleMania, that would definitely be my favourite Randy Orton match. I had Trish Stratus versus Christy Hemme with Lita. Trish Stratus, brilliant. Lita obviously training Christy Hemme, yeah, kind of a nothing match really, as many Divas matches are, apart from like the Trish Stratus Mickie James run, which would probably be my favourite Divas match. Then you had one of those matches that you never ever get tired of watching, which is Big Show versus Akebono. No, I'm joking. It's the Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels match. Just these two guys, just the best way for me to sum this up is, if you're not a wrestling fan, or if you're a wrestling fan but haven't seen this match, if you've watched like a lot of Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat matches, that those two were just, they had some of the best matches, and that for me was one of the best matches that I've ever seen, with Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle. Both men were just, so, like the promos leading up to that, with Kurt Angle singing "He's Just a Sexy Kurt, He's Going to Make Your Ankle Hurt," and, Sensational Sherry, God bless her, singing along, but just the match was brilliant. I actually kind of want to watch that match now after talking about it, but I just love that. And then we'll probably get one of Alan's favourite segments, which was Piper's Pit, which was Roddy Piper with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then Carlito interfering. But just, yeah, these two guys, Piper is just magic on the microphone, as is Austin, like both can rile up a crowd, get in the crowd, but Piper, he said WWE, not WWE, how dare you. But yeah, just a brilliant segment for that, and it's something that you would love to see. I'd love to see it at this year's WrestleMania, if you know, Piper was trying to introduce Fandango or something like that, or, you know, something comical. Big Shark Bono, you get the big guys in nappies, that's all you really need to say, and it's, you know, not a specialist thing, you know, so just give it a, I was going to say give it a wide berth, but after you said big men in nappies, that's probably not the best thing for you to say. Then we had the World WWE Championship, which was JBL versus Cena. Obviously the year prior to that was Cena's debut at WrestleMania, winning the US title from Big Show, and then this one here, obviously winning the belt from JBL, and then turning it into the spinner belt. I always loved the Undisputed title. I know I have the World Heavyweight Championship here, but I think it's the fact that that has stayed the way it is, whereas the WWE one has, you know, now is three different, well, it's had four-ish, you know, so you've had the Winged Eagle, you've had the Undisputed, then you've had the spinner belt, now you've got the new WWE Championship, but I can't really remember much about this match. Obviously Cena winning and me being very upset that Cena won, but you know, looking back at it now, I'd probably like to go back to it and then seeing what skills he had then, if he was, you know, forgot moves, because obviously he can't learn more than 4 moves. And then we had the Triple H versus Batista match, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Triple H for me has been one of those people who's been at countless WrestleManias, but hasn't had that many WrestleMania moments. And this for me was a big moment for him. This is probably my favourite match, apart from the Undertaker match at 28. And this would probably be my favourite Triple H match. And Batista, obviously, new upward comer, signing the contract. You know, whether he was going to, after winning the Royal Rumble, whether he's going to Raw or SmackDown, kind of threw the Raw one down and kind of went like that. And Flair's face just going, just absolute brilliance. I just really enjoyed that. So I did. Right, now, so we're going to go for my 4th favourite WrestleMania, Hall of Fame, which would be WrestleMania 27, which had Drew Carey, ignore, Bullet Bob Armstrong, Abdullah Butcher, ignore, Sonny, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the Road Warriors with Paul Ellering, and Shawn Michaels. Big fan of Sonny for 2 reasons. Left one and the right one. No, it's just, you know, like, obviously all the divas came out to Dr. Whether, you know, Layco obviously were the ones who introduced her and kind of said that if it wasn't for her, then none of them being WWE would be possible. You know, it's just somebody who's, like many professional wrestlers and stuff, the wheels seem to have come off the car, and now she's kind of just skidding along. So, you know, she may be at WrestleCon, but I was told after sending an email that I have 100k to bail her out, and if she wasn't in rehab or in jail, she'd be there. So that's just to clear that up for you, so thank you for clearing that up for me. But yeah, I was a big fan of her. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, need you say more, brother? The Road Warriors with Paul Ellering. My first memory of Paul Ellering would be at WrestleMania 8, whenever he came out with the Road Warriors and the Legion of Doom. They cut a promo, and then SummerSlam 92, whenever they came to the ring on the bikes, and he had the puppet Rocco on the front of the bike, and that was kind of strange, but anyway. But the Road Warriors just so deserving. Shame that Hawk wasn't there to, you know, be there whenever they both got inducted. Shawn Michaels, like Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, deserves his own wing in the Hall of Fame, the amount that man has done. And as Shawn Michaels' father says in the DVD, the Heartbreaking Triumph, isn't it? Yes, it is. He has got so many out. Yeah, so to do with that there, that he was always proud of the fact that he didn't jump ship whenever a lot of people went down the WCW, and that's true, you know, the likes of him, Undertaker, you know, didn't even but a few, stayed loyal, and obviously after him retiring after WrestleMania 14 and then come back in 2002 for one night only, which turned into like 9 years, man's just a legend. And just one of those ones that I have the utmost respect for. Very much like Eddie Guerrero, you know, like his life was in real bad shape, and found the Lord Jesus Christ and turned his life around, you know, and I don't think now you could probably happier person on the face of the planet than Shawn Michaels. You know, he seems to have done it all, you know, in the wrestling, and then kind of left that, and he's doing his own stuff now with his TV shows and that kind of stuff, happily married, you know, with a couple of children. So just a shame that not all the stories in professional wrestling can turn out like his. And speaking of stories to do with professional wrestling, obviously you would have seen one of my videos that I was talking about the Jake Roberts fundraiser where they were trying to get so much money, and obviously they're doing that now for Scott Hall, and they're trying to get 80,000, and I think at time of recording they're like at 65,000. So yeah, just make sure that I'll put the link in the description. But if you are a fan of Scott Hall, or just want to help out a fellow, somebody you supported through the years, then certainly go over there, and any amount would certainly help them get there. I think they've got like 26 days left to raise this money, so I've got no harm that they're actually going to do that. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. So WrestleMania 21 and 27 were my fourth favourite WrestleMania and Hall of Fame. So yep, leave your video responses. And yeah, as I said on my other video, that I'll be doing like of what I'm taking to get signed for WrestleMania and that kind of thing. I will be meeting Ric Flair as well on the Sunday Access. So thank you, Rory, for sorting that out. I'm not going to go into why in case I spoil something, but Rory knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, so Rory, if you're watching, thanks for that, and being awesome as always. So yeah, if you are on this channel, not on this channel, well, if you're watching this and you're going to WrestleMania and you're taking stuff with you, or there's stuff you're looking forward to, let me know. Let me know. I know the majority of us are all looking forward to meeting Hulk Hogan, or you know, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, Bret Hart, Ric Flair, or that's not even four of the people that I'm meeting, and you know, I can't really wish for bigger ones than that. Kurt Angle, Lita, Jake Roberts, list goes on. List goes on, and the money goes. So yeah, leave a video response. I'm going to do it end it now because it's been 12 odd minutes, I think. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and until next time.